In this video, we will see how to configure the webhook on the trends. It means configure our trading tools, our trading interface. Beforehand, you must have to import all the trends templates. For that, check out our dedicated video. To know how to use a specific product, like for example, the ladder tool or the grid tool, watch our dedicated video. The configuration of webhook on the trends is done with alarms, and it becomes your trading tools, with which you place your order in your trading interface. It means Tradingview. Then Tradingview send those orders with webhook to Krill. Krill manage the order and send them to an exchange associated with Krill through an API, and the exchange execute the order. Don't forget that with Tradingview, you have a limited number of technical alarms. Plan Essential propose 20 alarms, Plan Plus 100, Plan Premium 400. We suggest you to take the premium plan. You can manage your alarm by clicking on this icon and right-click on alarm to stop it or to start it. You can also, with Control or Maj, select multiple alarms. Like that, you can batch, stop or start strategies. There is three types of trends with our tools. A trend to place an order, open, close. A trend to place stop loss. And a trend to start to trigger a strategy in long or short. So that's your big part of work. You will have to create all the alarms for the trends. It means to create all the webhooks for each pair. Be very careful when you configure the alarm, the webhooks. You don't have the right to do a mistake. So you have to double check your work after you've done it, and then it will be done once for all, and you will be able to use it as you want, anytime you want. It takes less than 1 second for Tradingview to send a signal to Krill, and Krill to send a signal to the exchange. And we provide a text template to configure our alarms, our webhook. Just double click the text, Ctrl A to select all, Ctrl C to copy, open a text editor, Ctrl V, save the file. Like that, with this file, we can efficiently and rapidly configure our alarms, our webhooks. In the text field, you will have to change the webhook URL associated with a specific strategy. There is only a dummy text content, and you will have to do that for the long and for the short. So only 5 in long and only 5 in close in this example with the ladder tool. But with the ladder tool, you have 900 variation. So this is somehow just a sample of what is possible. We provide a dedicated video to know how to configure a webhook to trigger, to start a strategy. But the webhook to trigger an order are generic, so you can use them and you don't need to change them. This webhook is associated with a block in the strategy to do a stop loss, to open an order, and to close an order. It will be the same with all of our products. Let's start. We're going to set an alarm on a trend to trigger to start a strategy. In the settings, we use the default parameter, crossing trend line. In the trigger, only once. That's very important. Like that, we are sure yourself that the strategy is only triggered once. If an alarm is deactivated, for example, on a trend here, if you move that trend, it will be automatically reactivated. So be sure that you don't move the trends after it was triggered. Or a better thing to do is to put the trend that triggered the strategy in the past. It's very important that you put the name of the pair in the alert name. Like that, you can manage them. You can search for a specific keyword to disable alarms or to activate alarms. For the alert name, simply copy paste here with the document you gain a lot of times. Also, here we are using BTC pair. If you want to set up alarms in another pair, you just have to change BTC to ETH, for example. You replace everything like that. You save that file, and like that, you can have a specific file for each pair to quickly setups alarms. In the message, now it's the very important settings. This is where you define the amount allocated to the strategy, the leverage, and the mode. Live trading, normal trading, or live test with very much less fee and fake money. In notification, specifically for trends that trigger a strategy, that start a strategy, I personally notify in app, show a pop-up, play the alarm clock sound, and here the very important part is the webhook URL used to trigger to start a strategy. So here, put fake content, copy paste the URL here, I save it, and now it's done. Notice that there is a small clock next to the trend where you can see that there is an alarm associated with it. Now for the stop loss, we go to the object tree. I always put an alarm to the object tree. It's the most efficient way to do it. We select stop loss, right click, add an alert. For the condition, we let the settings by default. For the trigger, now we change it. We put once per bar. For the alert name, you will find it in the document here. For the message, you copy paste the action ID. Then in notification, you deactivate notify in app, show pop-up, and play on. No need to be notified for everything. and then for the dedicated URL for the webhook you passed it. Now let's do the opening order. Right click, add an alert, find the text here, trigger once per bar, recopy the action ID into the message, notification, remember URL, no need to change it, and all the notification parameter also. So it's gonna be very quick now. Right click, add a trend line, turn into once per bar, action ID, create. Same for the closing order, add an alert, once per bar, text for the close is below, alert name, action ID, for the notification, everything is remember it, create, etc. Now you can finish the parameter very quickly. Note that was very important that we do first the trend that trigger a strategy because they have a specific webhook URL. Now it will remember the webhook URL. So for the next trend that we are going to set up, we will not need to change the webhook URL. Tradingview will keep it in memory. Note that if you want to use only 3 open order and 2 closing order, just do them, and later on, if you want to use a more advanced composing order, you will do it. The configuration of our tools is now done. Our trading interface is ready to be used. So for the 3 types of trends that trigger a strategy, trends that do the stop loss, and a trend that send an opening or closing order. I invite you to check our specific video for specific tools like our ladder tools or our grid tools.